Welcome to Shiny New Clients, the marketing podcast that helps you attract shiny new clients to your business. We'll talk about social media, what makes people buy, how to go viral, and marketing psychology, all in 20 minutes or less. Whether you're a coach, a stylist, or a wedding planner, if you've got a service-based business to sell, this is the show you need to fill your calendar. I'm Jenna Warriner, your new marketing coach, and this is Shiny New Clients. Welcome, welcome. Class is in session. Today's episode is kind of like a workshop. Now, if you want to passively listen to this and absorb all the marketing psychology goodness, that's cool too. But if you want to play along, I'm going to be walking you through a caption template that got one of our clients 10 sales calls in 3 hours. This post worked so well, she had to shut down her calendar because she actually ran out of slots. She's like, I can't take all these sales calls. I don't have time. So it's hugely successful, hugely proven, and I'm going to give it to you. No, literally, I'm going to give it to you. Down in the show notes, you can download this template. And in today's episode, I'm going to walk you through it step by step so you can write a post that sells. Essentially, we wrote this post for our client. It worked super well, got her all these leads asking to talk to her on sales calls. And then we took that same caption and we turned it into a formula. We turned it into a template. So have you ever played Mad Gabs? I don't know if that's like just a Canadian thing, but it says like put an adjective here, put a verb here. It's just this template where you're going to fill in the blanks with information that's right for you using the template as your proven formula. So that's how this is going to work. I'm going to walk you through what to write, and you're going to write your own version of each section of this post. So head to the show notes, or if you're like me and you're a little bit podcast platform illiterate, teehee, then this is also linked in my Instagram bio, and you can go and download it there. You just put in your name and your email, and it's going to show up in your inbox, and it's called 10 Sales Calls in 3 Hours Caption Template. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Jenna, your new marketing coach, and I have a social media management agency where we manage social media for our clients, but I also teach how to get clients from Instagram. In a group program called Magic Marketing Machine, I teach our members how to run your Instagram in 15 minutes a day, how to create content, how to grow your followers in a sustainable way, and how to make sales happen from your Instagram. That is my specialty. The reason I want to call attention to that is because when you're posting sales content, it kind of needs to live in this ecosystem of content. You need 3 types of content to grow on social media. If you're an avid follower of my content, you're probably like bored to tears hearing me explain this, so I'll keep it brief. But you need growth content, nurture content, and sales content. So you need to be posting every single week content that grows your followers. So this is like the funny, lighthearted stuff. It's meant for a wide reach. You're not trying to sell, you're just trying to grow. Then you need nurture content. This is the content that makes people trust you and fall in love with you and start to ask themselves, maybe I should work with this person. And then you need the sales content. The sales stuff is the stuff that pushes somebody over the edge, says, go, click the link in my damn bio and come work with me now. What we're working on today is sales content. But if you haven't been growing, you don't have eyeballs to show this to. If you haven't been nurturing, you might not have built up enough trust for people to want to work with you yet. Does that mean you can't play along and post a sales post? Absolutely not. Let's play. Come on, let's practice. Let's post. Let's get some sales content out there on the internet. But it would be irresponsible of me to say, like, you're going to post this and you're suddenly going to become a millionaire. What this actually is, this template, is it's a workshop. I'm going to ask you a whole bunch of questions to answer for yourself. And if you don't know the answer, that's perfect. This is a moment to illuminate, oh, I don't know that answer yet. Maybe that's something I should decide on. Maybe that's something I should figure out so that down the road, it can lead to more sales. Also, there is no way to get this perfect. We're not aiming for perfect. We are aiming for done. Whose thing is that? Who says that? I love that. Anyway, we're not aiming for perfect. We just want to get something done. And you can also use this template a million times and write it differently a million times. And your followers will not be the wiser. No one will realize you're using a template. You can just keep going again and again every single week and post the same thing. So that's what's pretty cool about it. So grab a cup of coffee, put on your marketing hat, and let's write you a post that sells. First, you're going to open up a blank document. And again, you can follow along in the PDF that I just emailed you. What we're going to do here is really work on your copywriting skills and your writing skills. I'm not super concerned what the visual is for this Instagram post. It could probably be just like a really beautiful picture of you. That would do the trick. We're going to embed all the marketing psychology into the words that you write. The first words of your caption are what I call the headline. These are the first words of your caption. And have you ever noticed on Instagram, you only get to write like a few words. The number changes, or I would tell you the exact number, but you basically get to write like a sentence or half a sentence. And then the rest of the caption doesn't show, but it says read more. And then your viewer has to click read more in order to read the rest of your caption. We're going to be strategic here, and we're going to write something in the first line of your caption that makes people need to hit read more. Think of this like a tease. As an example, time-sensitive announcement, or I can't believe that I'm sharing this information, or this is so exciting, you need to hear this, or like something that makes the reader go, what? Okay, I need to know. We really want to like tickle their curiosity and make them need to hit that read more button. And one of the reasons this is strategic is because that's going to count as an engagement. We want people to be touching your post, right? That tells the algorithm to show it to more people. So when someone hits read more, the algorithm's like, oh, people are touching this post. Let's show it to more people and see if they touch it too. Next up, you're going to do what I call painting a picture. After your client works with you, they come to you, you sell to them, they buy your service, and they work with you. And then after all of that is done, their life is different, right? You might even say their life is transformed. And learning how to describe that transformation that someone experiences after they work with you, that is a marketing goddamn goldmine. That is honestly the key to everything, that transformation. So if you don't know your transformation right now in this moment, perfect. That is your homework. Go figure that out. Ask yourself, how is my client's life different after they have worked with me? And in this section of your post, you're going to paint a picture of what that moment literally looks like. So think of a moment after working with you when your client will bask in the result that you have helped them achieve. And you're going to paint a picture of that moment and write about it like it's happening right now. Okay, here, say you are a hairstylist, you're a colorist, okay? Someone comes to you and they go, I want to go from auburn to blonde, okay? That's what they want. So the transformation is pretty simple here. They're going to have a completely different color of hair. So they sit in your chair, you dye their hair, then they walk away. Now their time with you is over, but their life is different. Now they're walking down the street going, man, blondes do have more fun, right? They're walking down the street with confidence because they love the way they look. They catch a glimpse of their reflection in a store window and they're like, ooh, who's that babe? Oh my gosh, it's me. Oh my gosh, I'm beautiful, right? So I want you to paint a picture. What does that moment look like when they're living their actual literal life and it is different and they feel amazing? Maybe you help people have stronger relationships, have stronger family. Maybe you help them feel better internally. Like, how is their life different? Their life has got to be different. There's always a reason. So dig into that. If you don't already know it, that is going to help you in all of your marketing forever and ever and ever. Here's another example. If you were to work with me in Magic Marketing Machine, then you roll over in bed in the morning and you pick up your phone and you look at it and your DMs have lit up and you have all of these notifications and you get this big dopamine hit and you're like, oh my gosh, my content is making somebody actually want to work with me. And now I'm making more money and now I can go buy my dream log cabin. So this is the moment after they've worked with you when they're reaping the rewards of whatever it is that you give to them. In the next section, you're going to bluntly introduce your offer. Now I'm saying bluntly because we're not getting into all the details of it just yet. Right now, we're just introducing the offer. You want to keep it to 1 to 2 sentences. You want to introduce what it is you sell and link it back to that picture you just painted, okay? I just did this. Rewind this episode. I just did this. Remember when I said, so if you work with me in Magic Marketing Machine, you roll over in bed in the morning and you get this amazing result. That's exactly what you're going to do. You want to link in your reader's mind that your offer is the thing that will get them that result. In this episode, in your earbuds right now, I know we're kind of getting into the weeds and you might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed and you might be feeling like, what? How am I supposed to do that? If you're feeling that way, I invite you to just passively listen. Let's just listen to this episode all the way to the end. It's only going to be a few more minutes. And then go download this template and take it one step at a time. In my program, we do these weekly group calls, and a few months ago, someone was getting really frustrated in the call. She's like, she wasn't getting it, right? There was too many things coming at her all at once. And someone in the chat of the Zoom chat said, friend, this program is a cheeseburger, and you can't put the whole cheeseburger in your mouth all at the same time. You have to take it one bite at a time. That is the only way to devour the cheeseburger. And that stuck with me. I don't even remember who said it in the chat. But then for like the following weeks after that, I just kept talking about how this is a cheeseburger. And if you have a big task in front of you or a big caption or a big promotion, like that's a cheeseburger. And now that's kind of how I see everything. You need to take it one bite at a time. One bite at a time, that's the only way. The next section of this post, you're going to give them a little poke. You're going to give them a little nudge. And this is marketing psychology, which is so fun. And if you want to hear more episodes about marketing psychology, just let me know because I love it. And it's so easy to embed in your content, which makes people feel a certain way and makes them more likely to book. So in the example that I used in this post that we're basing this template off of, we used time pressure, the pressure of time, giving someone a deadline. People are so much more likely to do something when you give them a deadline. That's why when you get a flyer for sales at your local grocery store, there is an expiration date on this flyer and the sale is going to end August 2nd, because if it was endless, then you would never go. It wouldn't be inspiring you to actually go to the store and cash in on those sales, right? They're trying to get you into the store. Time pressure isn't evil by any means. Everything has time pressure. Every sale has an end date. Every coupon has an expiration date. That's just how it's done. And in this example, we added time pressure. We just added a single line, I think, that said, this offer is only available until Friday. So let's get into the details. So it's really simple. It's really fleeting, but it's so powerful to tell someone that something's not going to be available forever. Then you're going to get into the details and lay out all of the need to know details about whatever it is you offer. This section's going to be different for everyone. Well, all of these sections will be different for everyone, but you're going to include everything that is included in your offer and why all those things matter, and tell them exactly how to purchase it. Focus this whole post on one specific thing. Don't sell all of your offers. If you have like a low ticket offer and a high ticket offer and a group program, don't sell all of them right now. Just choose one thing to focus on. And in this section, give the reader the details on everything to do with that offer. Now we have more sales psychology. I think the reason that this post is so successful is because so much psychology is baked into it. Now you're going to add what I call the or else statement, essentially a consequence of not working with you. I'm not a huge fan of masculine sales tactics. Like if that wasn't clear, I'm very much the opposite of that. So you don't feel like you need to be manipulative or dramatic with this. Just the fact is, there is always a consequence of not buying something, just like there's a benefit to buying it. Even if that consequence is, if you don't work with me, you're going to continue doing things the way that you've always done. If you are that hair colorist and you don't go blonde, you're going to remain brown and never get to live life as a blonde, or always leave wondering if you should have done it or if it would have looked amazing on you. There's always a consequence of not working with you. So now I just want you to add 1 to 2 sentences. Keep it gentle. Just mention what will happen if someone doesn't buy from you, which is going to, again, encourage them to book with you. We're almost done. See, this has been relatively painless. We're already at what I call the finish line. So in Magic Marketing Machine, I teach the finish line as that result, the result someone gets by working with you after they've worked with you, after you've served them. After you've done everything, they have this result, this transformation. Their life is different. Here's where you drive home why your service is going to positively make your reader's damn day. There's a real art to writing these finish lines because these words are going to become some of the most powerful and persuasive lines of all of your sales posts that you write, of all of your posts that sell. So again, play with it. If you don't know exactly what that transformation or result is right now, that's okay. Just write something. And then tomorrow, try something else. See which one works better. Like, there are no rules here. So much of creating 5 posts a week on Instagram, or honestly, lots of weeks on TikTok. I create like 15 videos on TikTok. The only way that I can do that is to release expectation, try my best, recognize it all as a big experiment, and then lean into the things that worked the best. Perfectionism be damned. Now, after you've written all these pieces, the headline, you've painted a picture, you're going to introduce your offer, add a nudge, give them all the details. The or else statement, the finish line. Then I want you to just do a couple line breaks so there's negative space. So just like press enter, 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 and then pop in a testimonial. This is one of my secret weapons. People often ask me, where am I supposed to use testimonials? How am I supposed to use these? I have all these testimonials. Where do I put them? Sometimes, honestly, I just throw them into the bottom of a caption. Just pop a testimonial in there. They're hugely persuasive because your audience goes, oh, well, if it worked for Janet from Arkansas, then it's probably going to work for me too. So just pop in a testimonial at the bottom there. And that's it. You have officially written a post that sells. Over 1,000 people have downloaded this template from me already. So go ahead and grab yours, join that party. And again, you can use it again and again because really this is like, it's a template for you to write a post, but it's a lesson. And this is the type of lessons we have inside Magic Marketing Machine because writing one post like this is actually teaching you so much about marketing psychology and about writing and about actually making sales from the content that you post. I hope you had fun today. I had fun. Thank you so much for being here. If you have a chance to drop me 5 stars or a positive review, I would appreciate that so much. This is a new podcast. I want to give you more of what you like. So if you can leave a review and tell me what you like about the show, I can give you more of that. Meantime, have fun writing your sales content, and I will see you in the next episode.